Right here, and welcome back to another episode of Lost in Random. Now, I had to go through the cutscene again, so I let that go, and then we paused it back where we left off before. Nothing too crazy or serious. So, like I said before, this looks like we're back in the past, and if I'm getting this correctly, we're playing the Queen when she was younger, I think. Let's just see. She looks very familiar. But the dice she's using is the dice that the queen uses. The dice gets bigger. Therefore it gets heavier. My gosh, it's about to crush her. Can't freaking see anything in front of me. Yep, she's crushed now. Skittles. Interesting. Well, we got an exclamation point here.
Home, I guess.
Oh, this is odd.
Don't touch that!
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever. Never touch it again.
I didn't break anything. But what's this model of Sixtopia for? Why do you have it?
I have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special.
Oh, what is it? Can I have it?
No, you can't have anything. But you can earn it. Go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Oh. That feels bad. We already know about sprinting. Royal adversaries, the royal adversary, the royal vision, blah, 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 blah. There are royal versions of the minions of the queen. Even one more powerful ability. I am English. I can't really do it, apparently.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away!
Why is the queen automatically making
Not today,
children
spider
Sixers?
monster.
I want to know why. Why does she want all these children to be Sixers? Is she making an army?
You! Oh, wait!
What for? I thought the dice war was done and over with. So this is Third Town? It looks pretty abandoned.
Did you see those robots?
They're huge!
What do you mean you've seen bigger?
Oh, my Lanta. I don't see anything more, so I guess we just continue. Where is everyone? Boom. Boom. Does anybody even live in freedom. I'm still dealing with this itchy nose. Don't mind me. I'm just glad my cough is gone. I see one up there. Nice. There's dice here. I know it's not necessarily a bad thing not to hit them all. I'm a completionist. I like to complete everything that I'm doing. Oh, there's the people. Oh. Oh shit. That was a Skittles cough, not a COVID cough. I am getting over being sick though. Not 100% sure if it's COVID, but my boyfriend went to go get tested. He apparently got tested positive for COVID, so I've just been quarantining with him just in case. And gonna be going back to work on a Tuesday. Alright. Go. We're gonna go inside it, apparently.
I always knew I was a sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A 6-hour child is missing! I repeat,
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him. He'll be eaten alive out here.
Gotta find him.
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on! We've got to find him!
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway.
Oh, he's talking to Even. Doesn't seem like anything's up here, but apparently there was a way up. Question mark, exclamation point, side quests. Hey, I didn't know you could come here. Oh, look at those things. Oh my. They're still fighting.
Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a 3-way civil war.
Oh, I see.
A murdered father. 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
And somehow we're going to settle it for them. Gummy bears. It's a candy kind of night. Interesting.
Oh, I've got cards to trade. Don't you want to follow suit?
Yes.
I know you do. Oh, hello. You've made it to 3 Town, have you? Be careful here. Those triplets don't mess around. But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cards, eh? You did. I saw you there too. But now we're both here, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards!
Okay. But how?
Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got cards in the present? So, let's trade, shall we?
Resident Evil. He reminds me of the fat guy from Resident Evil Village. Okay, Thank you for your hospitality. You are very gummy bears.
Find them. Let none who attack the king. Let
I'm
none of
noble,
them,
you understand.
um,
Heck, most of us here are. This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose.
Looks like it's seen better days.
It has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
That must be nice for you.
I suppose it is. I don't know any other way to live, you understand. It
Sure.
belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord our King of Freedom, before his murder.
You knew the king? You know the triplets?
Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles
Your
and to
feet
not
is
choose
inside
a
the ground.
side.
Did you know that? Are you stuck?
You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me.
The truth in those words were a
Call
little
me
bit
crazy,
more
but you
true
got half
than
a
I
mind
wanted.
What was I talking
If I could
about?
see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
The attack has begun! The king must be saved!
Attack from where? Which king? I thought the king was killed.
What? Identify yourself, stranger!
I'm Even. Who are you? I'm Even. What's your name?
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war.
I think you've lost your mind, ma'am. The king you mentioned, is that who you're supposed to protect?
Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember?
Right.
What? How did you know my name?
You told me a few seconds ago.
What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect the king from danger!
I think it's time we should move on.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark, too.
Well, obviously that was supposed to happen. He's so naive and gullible. We should be able to find that piece of candy. What's down here? Is this where we need to go? It's a secret place. Okay, let's get this first, since this is quick and easy. But I think we're about to get a secret. Or a story. Got it. Oh. Turn the
Even
lights off.
suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
What's the point of turning the light off? Oh God, that scared me, honestly. What? What are you? Ah!
Are you the Shadow Man?
Oh, I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Who's the Shadow Man? Did we miss some dialogue?
This one?
Oh, wow, Even, is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
I think I'm afraid of you because I'm not.
That may be true, but there is another truth.
Nom, 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 nom. I didn't even go trick-or-treating this year. Still got a bag full of candy because my boyfriend's kid. That unless you respawn, I'm going to punch you.
That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be.
Let Bernard go.
He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage.
Please give him to me. This is literal kidnapping.
Think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards.
I have all the
Or
cards.
in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
I'm tougher than I look.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets' war to end. Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
I knew this was going to be how I was going to stop this stupid fight.
I don't care how. I don't care about anything even. Except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder. I've been around for centuries, even. I know more than your mortal world has forgotten. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again.
How do you know that I'm looking for my sister?
For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, Even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
Sure.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
There's a garden we need to go to as well to find that person's sister.
That poor woman. Completely mad.
Who dares attack the king? My blade thirsts for traitors! Attackers! You, I remember you.
Oh,
We've
do you?
spoken before, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Earlier today.
No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want?
How did this war start?
Oh, with the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened.
Did one of the triplets murder the king?
There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but...
Please don't cry.
I'm sorry, It was such a shame, I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you?
Can you remember something that could help stop this war?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then... poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back.
Okay.
Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
If I brought you the objects that would help you remember who murdered the king, how can I convince the triplets to give me all 4 things?
I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about?
Oh my
if
lord.
only I could remember.
4 objects is a lot to find in a battlefield, but it's all I've got to go on. Okay. Well, I finished all my snacks.
That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
Okay. Well, we can roll a dice. Let's see if we can roll a dice. We rolled a 3.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
Who knows?
Now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
Oh my goodness.
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the roll!
Oh no, please don't fall. Alright, we got another
The
side
only
quest
thing I
here.
can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's... Hi there, I'm Tea Time Tootsie. I used to be our late King's master planner.
Tea time Tootsie? Okay. Nice boobs. The master planner is named Tea Time Tootsie?
Hey, we don't choose our names, our parents did. Oh, well, the Nanny Fortuna renamed me after my, previous master was murdered. I hear she likes tea. Every day I watch the battles and come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know.
What's your secret?
Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. I just invented that saying right now. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves.
I noticed.
Everyone noticed. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No. Only I see it.
Are you planning on telling the Baroness? I bet that the sort of sneaky move would please the paranoid court. That sounds too aggressive for the Duke. You don't work for him, do you?
By the order of Nane Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Maybe I will. Goodbye, tea time. This is a new way down. Oh! Oh. My ear is so itchy. And so is my nose. Alright, who are
Life
you?
never goes the way you expect. Hey, kid. You want to hear a story?
Oh my goodness. Who are you?
Ah, just an old soldier who's seen too much. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought. Right after the king died, it was savage. The triplets, whew, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the dice maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
I lost my sister because of a dice roll. I'm looking for her.
Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me.
Of
Stay
course he
safe out
doesn't.
there, kid.
Sure, you as well. I'll find your brother. And I'll find the sisters, too.
Deals here. Get
I've
your
got
deals
cars
here.
to trade. Don't you want to follow suit? I know.
Oh, there was something I can shoot at. There it is. Cool. What's over here? Oh. What's in here? What is even this for? Count Shmoo. The third of his name, the Comfort Plushie, and soft protector of the paranoid courts of three. Okay. Apparently that's an item we needed. Oh, gotta fight some things.
Get him, Dicey!
Alright, let's get something good. Oh my god. Alright. Attack the ground guys first. Another one? Come on, man. A 2! Finally, something else. Another 2. Oh, we can do a pin. So we're gonna pin this guy. And that's it. A 3! Hammer, come to me! Oh my god! A 2. Let's make it another 3, shall we? And we're gonna go back to this guy. Because he just dropped his hammer. Can you tell me how the heck he died? Okay, I won't complain, I guess. I'm not dead. Sword bridges. The Count's domain, the Duke's domain, and then, okay, let's go to the Count's domain. Oh.
Dicey, there!
Cool.
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
I'm not really an assassin.
Here, mate, let's trade cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
The Count? I love that guy.
Okay. I don't want to take you. Oh my goodness. We got a 2. So let's get this. This. And we got one more. We're gonna pin you, and then pin you, and then we're gonna add to you. Cool. Oh, a 3! my god. Health. I need health. Give me health. I see health. I am alive. Oh my goodness. I am alive. Okay. Go ahead and pin you. Alright, we got a 2. Another 3. I was stuck. Did we complete it?
Aha! You're here to kill me, aren't you?
No, I'm here to help.
And then die by your traitorous hand?
I want to help you be victorious.
What do you know about victory? Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl? I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle every day in my mind. You're being obsequious. You're being kind because you want me to let my guard down and then kill me. Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth. End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up. What do I need? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped. Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child. She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father. Of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me? Well, good. War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously.
Who's Count Shmoo?
The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I
seems
haven't
I've already
been able
got
to
him.
sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. Hmm? How do you like that?
Nishka, your
Even
bodyguard
if
is alive.
She's alive. That leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen.
Okay, so...
So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you... Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
I have Shmoo for you.
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck, too, come to think
Okay,
of it.
narrator.
But even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in Threedom.
Beep. I've got your plushie. Here's your Shmoo or whatever.
Oh, Shmoo! You're back! You lovable little scamp! I should scold you. You had me worried to death. Oh, but I can't stay mad at that face.
Here you go.
By the card makers, Count Shmoo the Third! You're back home with Daddy! You've done good here today, noble child. You've returned my Shmoo to me, which is just about the exact opposite of assassinating me. I'm forever in your debt. And now let me give you this finger. It's yours. I hope that, with it, you can uncover the truth of my father's murder.
Where's the finger from exactly?
The crime scene. One of my servants found it there. It's been long since replaced by a battlefield, but go on, take it. Carry it with pride.
I have a finger now. Interesting looking finger. Well, we're done here. Oh, Q.
Friends, citizens, country compatriots, let yourself eat cake, for now arrives the winner of the role, the Duke.
Can't go that way, so I guess we could go to the Duke next. It's literally where we're heading for anyway.
Poor Even. Hello, Even.
How do you know my name?
You're not asking the right questions.
Do I know you?
You're still not asking the right questions. But I wonder if you can help me, Even. My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Threedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared, and like you, I feel like a part of me is missing. Can you find them for me?
What are their names?
That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, you knew me. If you find them, tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. Find us there once we're all gathered, and I will have something for you. You'll find us among the teapots, in the trenches, and under the ground. I hope to see you again, Even.
Way to be weird. To the Duke we go. Oh my god! That literally scared the bejeebus out of me.
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flambe? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
But sire, it's burned to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have Chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him. And then yourself.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show. And the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
You don't fit in here, my dear.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm actually a oner.
Oh, I most certainly will not. Anything to break up the tedium of war and these endless parties. Why, you may be our only hope, dear. My brother Arthur. You remind me of him. He was a soldier, and I see the same determination in your eyes, child. I do wonder what's become of him.
I think I might have met him. He misses you too.
Well, dear, aren't you a ray of sunshine on a rainy day? My only brother, still out there? Thank you. You've raised this old fool's spirits.
You're welcome. Thank you. I guess we can do this next. They're not just fucking leaving.
At 10, hut, recruits, for the Baroness has won the role. All hail her rule and her rules.
You may approach.
Hi, I'm Even.
No. This simply will not do. That is not how you greet a duke, child. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly.
Okay.
You may approach. What? You make a demand before a proper introduction? No. I shall not speak to such impertinence. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly.
I would assume he needs a gift or something, so we'll figure it out.
Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Yeah, actually.
Poor dear. Well, find what you're looking for. Run along now. Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Oh, hi.
No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, "Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam."
Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam.
There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
Okay.
Well, I never. Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep? Child, no. You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my most esteemed lady, and the Duke is Your Imperial Majesty, rightful Lord of Freedom. Without the right titles, none of us can possibly be expected to respond to you. It's a simple matter of respect. You're very welcome, little lady.
Cool.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, child. Look at you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Who are you? And what brings you here? Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first. Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird. Here, like this. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, what did you want to discuss? Oh, heavens, yes, I could. However, I won't. I'm much too important to be a schoolmaid to some roustabout.
Well, how rude of you. We got a question mark up there. Let me get this guy and this guy. I know you! You're the sister!
Teko, menehaine. Oyo skilena. Go, get him in the hana. Take nash mena. Oskan ermel nehen. Tukumona. Tukumun hanaha. Okas galo wa. Oska, what kamoima. Mokaska, Monica Niena. Toire menala. Tokas kap go keneha. Toka dasnena. Iku, remenena. Motskanem monene. Tuika neihnaho. Oota, snennalmein. Toine, onone, tukimemo, lorne kana. Teine heirne. Akete, mormanan, kormenaine, ratskanaine.
You're welcome. I don't know how to speak your language, but apparently, Even does. As even do. Is there anything else here before I go speak to the Duke? Nope. Alright, Mr. Duke, I can greet you properly now. With the courtesy, introduce self, yada yada yada.
You may approach.
As I curtsy.
Yes.
Begging for your forgiveness.
So.
Your...
Oh. Well now. Finally some respect around here. Well met, Lady Even. What brings you to the company of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of Freedom today?
Can you tell me about Neshka?
Our old bodyguard. Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear father paid the price. I haven't heard from her since. She's dead and gone, I suppose.
She's alive. Will you visit her with me?
Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only we haven't one to spare, you understand. But no, I couldn't possibly leave the castle. The horrors of war wait outside, child, and I can't have my people remembering them.
Could you give me something to show her to help her remember?
No, out of the question. I have only your word that she's even alive, and we've just become acquainted. Then again... All right, I, in my infinite wisdom and appetites, have decided to do you a favor. I will give you something of extreme value if you will in turn do me a favor first.
What's that?
There is a portrait of me here. Certainly, you've noticed my beauty, my handsomeness, my regal demeanor. I am there with my father, his favored child.
Your
However,
lips
part
go
of the
inside each
painting
other
is
sometimes,
missing.
sir.
When we split our lands after my father died, the Count took control over the old royal nostalgium. I'm sure the second half is there, and it proves that I was father's favorite. Return with it to me, and you shall be rewarded.
Very well. I have some more questions. Is this really how you live? How is the war going? How did your father die? Where can I find the painting you want again? I have to go, Duke. How did your father die?
Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him.
What happened to the murder weapon?
Oh, you know how things grow legs and walk off sometimes. Metaphorically speaking. I think one of my lovely spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head.
Okay.
Giant, beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long gone. Probably turned to scrap by now.
Okay. I have to go, Duke. That was rude of you. Oh, the key that I probably needed to get through that door. There was nothing I could do over there, so back this way I go. Alright. Let's go ahead, go back. We're gonna go ahead and edit the deck real quick, but we are going to be ending it here on this episode. For this episode, I mean. I'm going to have some new things in my deck. I'm going to make sure I'll be keeping the health things that I have. And then I find I have better luck winning with weapons. Of course, I want to make sure I keep the luck ones, like having the prices of the cards decreased by 1, and then also increasing my dice roll up by 1. But I'm going to keep all the weapons. So It's going to be a different deck when I come back. So thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much, and come again.